Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about the tripod, the heel, pinky toe knuckle, big toe knuckle on the foot. It's more up here because the toes are shorter than the fingers. So really get your heel set first and then think about these here. So the thing that remember with these is that you want to imagine like a seam across the middle of your foot, about the middle where your shoelaces would be, the midfoot. That allows a twisting motion to occur, and that twisting motion really helps to kind of set the arch and lock it into that tripod. Otherwise you end up with this kind of like rocking motion side to side, and that's not very stable when you have one or the other pinky toe or big toe knuckle lifting up off the ground. You want to keep those two things anchored, so it's this kind of like twist, lock, set. So think of like the arch lock. So again, first it's the heel down, and you can start with this in setting, progress to standing and weight bearing, but especially if it's too painful or too difficult to balance, start in sitting. So heel on the ground, I want my pinky toe knuckle down. That is the inner muscle here, the peroneus, the tibialis posterior here on the inside, just behind your shin bone on the inside there, and that drives the pinky toe knuckle down. So imagine kind of pulling in, and it's really more the rear foot because that attaches a little farther back. So it's the heel swinging in and that pinky toe knuckle down. Then while maintaining that and the heel, you want to imagine trying to push your toes out, and what that's going to do is going to twist, and that's going to be the muscle on the outside here, like there. Peroneus longus comes underneath and attaches more towards the toes. And then especially if you put a little weight into that, like you're squashing a bug, you want to feel like you're tensioning the heel and the pinky toe with the inner muscle. So your butt back and the heel, the inner muscle here, and then that pushing that big toe down and kind of get that twist. And with your weight on top, or at least a little bit of weight, you want to feel like that full arch support with that tension, like wringing the towels, taking out all that slack, really stabilizing there as you put weight down through, and you should feel like that is those muscles under the foot and the ankle, above the ankle, are engaged, as well as your glute, and your body is fully balanced and secure. So if you're bending down to tie your shoes, something like that, hip is back out of the way, and you could take that load. And then of course that can be progressed to this kind of side to side, again, kind of like sitting, squatting here, bilateral, and then even with like a forward rocking, kind of here, heel, pinky toe knuckle, and then the big toe knuckle, this little bit of pushing out without the toes actually moving, kind of locks you into that arch lock, and then you could flow through, here, whatever, but you want to feel like that's engaging, and just practicing that as you're able to tolerate and progress as able.